right, so this is the beginning stage of adding the faux wainscot to this, we're going to call it an accent wall here in the dining room. I'm going to keep a count on how many times I bang my head on the light. And I'm sorry that the lighting is a little off. It's kind of dark over this way, but we've got a lot of sunlight coming in on the window here. So the first thing I want to do is explain to you that this used to have tongue and groove old pine paneling that was running vertically, and we didn't like it. So now we're going to run faux kind of tongue and groove running horizontally. It's just weird. Anyways, I ripped all that down. I replaced this with drywall a long time ago, and I just primed it so it wouldn't be just drywall. I can still lightly see the screw heads and the patches because it's just primer. So I'm going to mark out the studs with a level, straight edge, and a pencil first. So when I go to put on the wainscot, I know exactly where to nail. So let's do that first. Now that we have all the studs marked out, I think what I'm going to do is I'm still working on this kitchen, and I've got some tiles here that need to be just slightly cut, but I don't have my diamond bit tile cutter here right now. It's at another job site. But I'm going to frame this so the 1x4 sticks out. So the tile is going to butt into that. So I'll frame this, and then I'll frame this opening here, make a door for that, and then I'll measure to see how much this is. I have one 8-foot span that goes across, and then the other is 6 feet there. And it's going to be about 2 feet there. So I'll be able to take the cutoffs from the 6-foot piece and put them here and almost be able to get this done in one piece. So let's go frame it up now. All right, now that we have the trim pieces up, it's time to, let's take a measurement, find out how wide I'm gonna want my shiplap to be. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't wanna have to notch out or rip anything. So I think these two thicknesses are gonna be great. You can choose whatever you want from 6 inches to 8 inches is kind of that rough size. You don't have any obstacles, you can just do that on a whole wall here. Well, I have 10.5. So I can make them about 5.25. I think that'll be a good size. And that gives me, it's more than 10.5. So 5.25 plus a little space, another 5.25. So let's go rip those down now. I got my fence set up 5 1/4. But this plywood is pretty warpy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to give it a try. See if I've got enough room here. My dusk mask. All right, now that I've trimmed them down to size, let's see if they fit. Ooh, look at that, it fits. Make sure this is level. Nail it on every stud now. So everyone else online uses a nickel for spacing. I'm going to see what 2 quarters look like. Quarters stacked on each other. This step might be easier with a partner, but I don't have one at this time. Here are the fall-offs for the 8-foot sections, which is really nice for me. that last piece, when I ripped down everything to 5 1/4, was 5 inches left over, so it's just shy. This bottom piece happened to be 4 1/2, so I was able to rip that last one down to fit down here. That's just amazing. I'm going to take some 120 sandpaper and lightly sand some of these high spots before I put on the second coat. Things that were in the paint. Some of these corners that are raised. So here's the finished product. I know the video quality isn't that great. It's really dark in here, but there's nothing I can do about it. Anyways, I'm pretty happy the way that this faux shiplap turned out, and I think it's a great accent to our home and in our dining room. So I used 1/2-inch plywood with an MDO front on either side. Actually, it's a really thin, probably 1/16 of an inch or 32nd of an inch skin over it, which got rid of the knots and any kind of wood grain and stuff. So I think it was the best product. I only had 1 sheet of plywood, did this whole entire wall, and it was $26. I already had primer, and I already had this paint. It was Sherwin-Williams Pro Enamel, water-based, just white, which is what we used for the trim around this house. So I just went ahead and did the whole wall the same color and the same sheen as the trim, and I think we're pretty happy with it. So anyways, I hope this helps you out. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed and you like this video, hit the subscribe button right now, and if you want to do the bell icon, you can do that to get notified whenever I put out new videos. So this is Gary, the Bearded Woodworker. Thanks again for watching. See you guys. That's one.